Why we are working at work?
What can I help you with?
Why do we have to work?
Work?
We're at work. We shouldn't have to work.
How long do I got to deal with this guy? That's what I know.
Why?
Why am I? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Opening that?
What is it?
I don't know.
Merry Christmas!
Ooh. Nah, that's good.
It's pretty.
Smoking.
That's all I got. You gotta fill in the blanks. The
Okay.
band I used to be in. Okay, let's cut this open.
I'm gonna come back because we gotta figure this out. Okay, looks like we figured this out here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
what we
boy.
have here is a lot of popcorn.
A lot of popcorn.
Anyways,
I don't like them being packed so close to the top.
yes, this was smashing into things for sure. It probably dented it up.
Oh, I hope not.
This is two. You need the box to be taller.
Right.
You need some 3/4 inch foam board, the tough stuff, and then you need
Right.
some, bubble.
Yeah.
But
Well, we're
anyways.
gonna. Let me get the. Maybe I'll.
Beautiful
Want me to
box.
suck those up or something?
Alrighty then.
Let's figure this out. We'll be back. Okay, got her out of the box. So far, she's looking good. Got it bubble wrapped nicely.
I just like to say it is okay. I mean, to change the blade once every 2 or 3 years. What am I doing?
Gingerly opening that without cutting through the beautiful, wonderful, fantastic Christmas red thing.
Oh, I've seen this before.
Oh, look at that
In my
beauty.
shop, driving me insane if you haven't watched it.
He ain't getting it back.
Okay.
He ain't getting this
People around
back.
here.
Yeah, we got customers.
You getting it back?
He ain't getting this back. Look at it. That thing is sick.
Well, that'll keep people from sending stuff to us.
We just keep everything.
Yes, if you
Nice.
send it to us, well, that's it. We just figure it's ours.
Yep, you send it, we got it.
Woo, boy.
Well, she looks intact.
Man, who built this?
Look at that beauty.
It's awesome.
Mm,
Do you have an electric screwdriver?
Yeah, that's a lot of
Let's
screws.
see in about a half hour.
I'll work on that. I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Work on it, I'm sure.
Well, let's take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Got all the screws out. Look at that beauty.
Good Lord in the third.
Mm.
I need glass hose. We don't need to take it off. It plugs in right here.
Yeah.
That is one serious box. You know what I'm saying?
2 separate boxes, basically.
It's two, 8 pills
Look at that.
combined together
3,
in
4,
2 pill
5.
sections. These are all
500
2 pill sections, okay?
Yeah.
So that's why you got the combiners. And so you got a 4-place here and a 4-place there. Input, 4-place, output, 4-place, bing bong. But let's see. There's nothing fried here. Let's see. I see one here. I see one here. See one there. It's got at least 3 or 4 pills going. Oof. Did you put these on there?
I may have, yeah.
Okay. I don't do that. That's what I'm saying. I want to make sure he's not messing with it.
Yeah, I probably did.
Okay. I put the heavy duty coils. See these?
Yeah.
That's work to make them big heavy ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got everything
Those are
tuned to the
serious.
hilt on this one. Got my custom layout here. So this thing's freestanding like this, grounded right through these legs, right to the board. Couldn't be any better. It's got 1, 2, at least 3, if not 4 pills that are gone.
Ooh.
Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, that thing was.
Okay.
It was doing 3,200 RMS swing.
Yeah.
It was doing 8,000 guns, roses. Great name for our next band.
Yeah. Glad you thought of it.
I mean, look how this thing is. Look how this thing is wired. It's like artwork,
I
man.
love this thing.
Like artwork and everything perfect. Okay, well, it is
Okay,
what it is.
we'll give him a call. We'll let him know what we found. Let
Yeah.
him know it's in one piece. He was concerned about that. So.
Yeah, it's here, and it looks
Let him-
beautiful, and it's going to run beautiful again. We'll make sure that he knows what he's doing so he doesn't have an issue with it. You know what I'm saying? We'll check everything.
All C's, right?
We'll get some more glue on there. The cold weather's not helping. And go from there.
and vote. Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, my friends, I'm working on this beautiful 16-pill base box. And what I've done so far is I found 3 transistors that were blown, and I replaced them. And I ran it, and it's working and everything, but this side was still warming up. And one of the other things I did was, while using my new handy-dandy Atlas meter, Colin's cringing, this was the problem. This brand new pill right here reads like 47, and the one that was next to it, right yonder, is only giving me a reading of like 12. Now, when I use my handy dandy all Cal Custom Special radio, brand new Radio Shack thing, it shows that this pill is still good. It actually still transmits. But one of these blinks, you know, like it's lost a ground. Now, I don't know what the deal is with these. How can it still work and lose a ground? I don't know how. Okay. I don't know how these, if they have like a little ground on each side, you know, or if it goes across. They change them over time. Not sure how they're doing them now, these 24 DO8s. But I don't know if when like one next to it blows and then this one like gets hot or gets strained. It just seems like one of the grounds always lets go. Anyway, long story short, I ran the thing. I tried just changing the 3 transistors, and it's just, the reflect is still off. It swings backwards, and it's doing like, you know, 200 to 400 RMS less watts than it originally did. So I just pulled this one out again, the one that was next to the one that I put a brand new one, that was next to the one that blew. And it's, oh, let me hook it up for you. I'll be right back. See? The one that was next to the pill that blew, so it's still working, is only showing a gain of 12. Okay? Now let me hook up the new one. Right there. Show you the difference. Okay? See the difference? 48. That's on the new one. Okay, so I tried running them side by side, and this whole section is heating up. Okay? Naturally, I check the output capacitors. Now, you may notice that those are not metals. Now, you got to remember, does this thing zoom back all the way? Seems like it zoomed in too far. These are 2 pill sections. That's why there's 1 on each 2 pill section. It's kind of why you can get away with these. These are 500 volt 100s on there. Okay? I checked them. They're perfectly fine. Always check your output capacitors when a section blows, because the thing I notice about the HGs, somehow they like to take things with them. Back in the day, we would blow a Toshiba, and we didn't even check the capacitors. We knew they were still good. It was the weirdest thing. At least I didn't. I'm sure the professional box builders did, but I didn't. I was like every one of you. I just want to talk skip. I'm a skip junkie. I'd blow a pill, I'd run in the house, rip the pill out, put a new one in, go back out, and go back to my talk show. People didn't even know I blew up by the time I got back. It took me 20 minutes. I didn't have to check all the capacitors and everything. Now, with these HGs, we always have to check at least the output capacitor on that particular section. Now, this is not a 4-pill section. This is a 2-pill section. That's why we can get away with these 500 volt. And I checked them. They're perfectly fine. So, you know, when you blow a section, you always want to check your output capacitors. If you got metals on there, 99% chance it's not going to be blown. I checked these because we're still kind of making sure. But 500 volt, 100 puff capacitor on a 2-pill section should run forever. Shouldn't be an issue, you know. When we go to 4-pill sections, we want to use metals. Now, I do have 1,000 volt 100s. I'm still not 100% sure. I built one box with those, and they seem to be holding up so far. But There's nothing like a metal. The only reason we don't use metals is they're just getting harder to come by and they're extremely expensive. So, you know, if we can get away with these and they're not an issue, we're going to try and use them. We're going to use them, you know. But on a 2-pill section, not a problem at all. So anyway, I'm going to put another new pill in there. I'm going to test this one and put one in there. I'm going to test this one and put one in there. It looks like there's 4 on this side I got to change. My capacitors are good. Everything else is good. I think that's the only thing I can do is change pills to get this thing back in sync, back in balance. So I guess that's what we got to do. So, you know, we can't really win. You know, we say go with HGs, get rid of all your Toshiba boxes and just convert to HGs and it'll be cheaper. When you blow, you can change one, but not really. I have another 16 pill working on for Cat Daddy over there. We got the same issue. I know that there's at least 4 blown so far. I still got to pull them all out and check them. And I just don't know how I'm going to get away from not changing at least 8. So, I don't know. We're going to catch 22 here. Back in the old days, you can change one Toshiba, even though they're, well, back then they were cheap too. Now these C's are like 45 a piece, but you can't change 1 or 2 yet. You got to change 4 or 8 or whatever, depending on your box. So, I don't know. We can't win. There's just no way around it. Everything just costs more these days, and there's nothing we could do. I tried to do it the cheaper way, and I ran it. It just wasn't right. It's running hot, higher reflect, not as many watts. So I got to do it. Got to do it right. We got no choice. I'll be back again. I pulled out this one because I had already placed this one the other day. See? You see how it's a new one in there? That one was no good. Well, I'm not going to say no good. I got it hooked up right here to the handy dandy Radio Shack tester. Watch this. See how that's not lighting up? That would light up if that pill was no good. This pill transmits. But see how the red and the black are blinking back and forth? Let me show you what it does with a brand new fresh pill. Okay, I got this brand new pill hooked up from the same batch of the pills that I put in here, okay? So they're matched. But I got it hooked up. Watch how it works. See? So it's not bad. Bad's not lighting up. And only these 2 light up. See how that one says black negative? I don't know what happens when they blow next to another one. Something happens in that pill. It still transmits, but there's like a ground loss or something. Now let's hook it up to the Atlas and see what our gain is. Okay, see? Gain of 9. I don't know what that means, but I know it's low. It's no good. That's one I just pulled out of there. Next to the brand new one, which is from this same batch. So let's put it on there and see what that one reads. Okay, that's that 86. I'm showing 48. I don't know what reading they're talking about when they put them on there. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're using it. I don't know what they use, but mine says 48 compared to that 9. Okay, that's not a good balance on a push-pull circuit, in my opinion. I don't know anything, but I'm learning. So now, excuse me, I've hooked up the green and the blue to the grounds, and it shows me the same reading no matter what. So maybe you guys could comment and let me know if that's correct, yes or no, or no, or is there a certain way you're supposed to do this. But I've always been hooking the red on the top and the green or the blue to the other ones. It doesn't seem to matter. But let's continue on down the road here and see what happens. Okay, there's the next one. Working down the road here. See how I got an 85 there, and then a 75. No good. 86, 86, 86. I don't know. See, it's good, but it's got that ground blinking. It's saying there. It's saying there's a ground problem. Let's check it again. That's about a 9. Yeah, I think it's about a 9. What movie is that from? It's an oldie. Okay. In fairness to you guys, he actually says 5. I think it's about a 5. Yeah, I think there's about a 5 in the movie. I changed it to 9 because it was a 9. But, you know, compared to the new one, coming in at a gain of 48. Can't put a 48 next to a 9, can you? Now for this last one here, I want to show you guys something. When we build our boxes, the way we've been building them, you may notice the power strip, or the pill strips, they don't have the cutouts. Hold on, like this here. This is how you're going to, 99% of the boxes you see are going to have pill strips like this with a cutout. Well, we've kind of gone away from those and been making our own with a wider strip. Of course, we put all these slices in there to separate them. But the reason we're doing this is we can make more room in here for ourselves to work. And I want to show you, you can test these pills. The way we do it, you can test these pills in the box. It saves people a lot of work. So as you can see, I just pulled those 2 tabs up. And see if I can zoom in here for you. See how much room there is in there? All that space, and that's a lot of space. Because, like with the old pill strips, for some reason, you know, they can take those pill strips and get them way in tight. They used to do that on the old Toshiba box. Get them real tight, and you almost couldn't get the pill out. Well, there's no way you can bend this leg up enough right here to get this kind of gap in here to be able to test this right in the box. So it's kind of nice. Let me show you how it's done. That's one of the reasons we do that. Okay. That one's got a gain of 19. So you can hook it up right in the box, see? Just hook the ground. Excuse me. I'm working on that. Just hook the ground right to the ground tab. Still soldered down. The hot on the top, just like you do when they're... Excuse me. Just like you do when they're out. But you can test it right in the box. Now that's a 19, man. It's a borderline, but I'm not gonna, I can't do it with this box. I gotta take it out. I gotta put a new one in there. I'll be back. Okay, I got this one hooked up to the Radio Shack tester. See, now this one's interesting. It doesn't show that that ground has been compromised. Shows that it's good. I'll just check the gain while it's out of the box. And there you go. So this goes to show you can test it in the box or out. It shows the same reading. So now that one there, I will put in my good used pill section. Like these other ones, I'll use them for my own stuff, like a 2 pill for the bench or something like that, but I'd never put it in somebody's box. This one here, I'd be tempted because it didn't show that that ground was compromised. I probably almost could have left this one in, but I just can't chance it with this box. You know what I mean? I got to put 4 new ones in there. So that means I put 7 new ones all together. It's crazy. I'll be back. All right. I got all the new ones in there. Basically got a whole new set of C's here. All 24 DO8s. So we got to go take her outside, hook her to 220 and give it a whirl. Okay, my friends. I got her hooked up. And she's on 220. And I got this here 5 pill on that 800 there. And right now I got a 1,000 watt slug. We're going to test the driver on a 10,000 watt slug. 10,000 is on the peak bottom numbers, peak reading, and the 1,000 over here on RMS. So let's see what the driver's doing. Hello, a 420. Hello, 11. Hello. According to this, about 1,200 here, about 1,200 peak, and about a little over 400 RMS. So that's hitting it nicely. Not crazy, not too little. It's like perfect. That's about what you want to put into that thing. All right. So we're going to switch this 1000. Excuse me. We're going to put the 10,000 over here, and we're going to slap the. I don't know. I guess we can put the. We'll put the 5,000. Where is it? Here's the 5,000. Put the 5,000 on the 5,000's on the peak meter. So that's gonna be your middle numbers. It's probably just gonna slam it, and then this is gonna be our RMS. This is a 10,000 watt slug on RMS, bottom numbers, okay. And this is a 5,000 watt on peak, middle numbers. All right, let's turn this bad boy on. And she's right at the usual, like 15.5, almost 16. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 1111, hello. 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 Slamming the 5,000. And we're at about 2,000. Now, let me get my thermal imager. Here it is. Warm, 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 warm. I like. Seems much more balanced now. Let me put the lid on and run it some more. Got the lid on there, got the fans blowing. I love these fans. I gotta get more of these, whatever they are. They're quiet and they crank a lot of air. Now that I'm got the lid on and I've been beating her up a little bit, she seems to be evening out as far as heat. So let's see. Hello. I'm talking up to about 2,000. Hello, pegging that 5,000 in the corner. What's going on in the world of sound? That's at exactly where a 16 pill should run, break. Gotta remember, that's 2,000, okay? Anytime you can swing up to 2,000 bird, RMS watts on a bird meter with a 16 pill, you gotta be happy. You gotta remember, these pills are rated for 125 peak watts, okay? So, if you do the math, that's 2,000 peak watts is what those pills are supposed to do. As you can see, hello, we're doing 2,000 RMS watts, and we're slamming the 5,000. Hello, slamming the 5,000 peak watt in the corner. So you can't ask for more than that. Let's see how she's slamming the. Check, one. Both are holding up fantastically. I think we got this thing whipped. Check it out on the field straight. Swinging forward in the world of sound, and I'm going down with my clown. I'm getting up. Let's go check her out. Held her on the key pretty long there. Yep, she's running lukewarm all the way around. I think we might have this one whipped. Just took 8 pills. Well, 7 actually. I think I left one in there. 7 new pills. I might have to hook this cotton picker up on the antenna and talk some skip with it. Check, 1, 2. I'm gonna switch these slugs around because this 5,000 is stingy. Let's see how many peak watts he's doing. That's my 10,000 on the peak meter. We can put the 5,000 on the RMS, and it's only going to show probably, I don't even know, 1,800 or something. I don't know. Let's see. I switched them around. Hello. Yeah, it's only showing like 1,500. Hello. Hello. 111. Hello. About 5,500 peak, and according to my 5,000 watt slug, it's only swinging up to 1,500. Bogus. I hate that 5,000 watt slug. But yeah, that's about it for tonight. I got to go eat, but I think I might have this thing whipped. I'm gonna leave it hooked up. Maybe talk some skip with her, run her some more, make sure she's gonna hold up. But yeah, you guys have a 16 pill and you're swinging up to 1,800, 2,000. That's it. That's all you should get out of that thing. You know, we've done some videos where we're showing 22, 2,400 swinging up. You know, 6,000, 6,200 peak. But you got to remember, we're beating the snots out of them. We're just checking to see what they can do. You shouldn't really run them like that. Now that little driver is only swinging up to 400, 410. You know what I'm saying? So we could put a little more drive in here. If we put 450 to 500 into it, then obviously she'd swing up more, but that's not necessary. In fact, I might bring my 3-pill home and try it in there and see how it swings and works. But that's it for now. We'll be back.